Hello, this is Tom. Welcome to NAPCO Video Tech Tips. Today I'm going to do a video of how to correctly test your radio to central station, sending the signal to central station from the radio itself. There seems to be some confusion about that, so I thought I'd do a video about it. So, if you go into your radio, and I want to just explain this. In the log, pressing the send to test signal only sends a test to your central station from our NOC to your central station, so it actually doesn't go from the radio. Okay, there is a way to do it if you want to test the radio itself all the way through to your central station. However, you do have to do a couple of things. So, in radio programming, you can go back in there, okay? You're going to go into your advanced tab, and you want to make sure that under this location, reporting tamper, line cut, parallel inputs, you have your central station phone number and account number. And make sure that your tamper report and your reboot report is selected for yes. Now, what will happen is when you do a reboot normal, so if we go into reboot normal on the radio itself, and then we hit save, we're going to accept it. And what's going to happen is it's going to reboot the radio like you're doing a power cycle. And in return, what it is going to do is it's going to send a tamper and a reboot. And since you have this information going in here, it's going to send it all the way from your radio through our NOC out to your central station. And then what you can do is it's going to take a few minutes to do this. Okay, you can see I did this before. So it sends in a 341 and a 625. And then before that, I did one without that number programmed in there. And that just goes from the radio to the NOC, our Network Operations Center. So at this point, you can just hit your refresh a couple of times. You can also go into your check-in screen too. And it will also send a configuration change software reboot in that location as well. And this will give you your troubles and your diagnostics. If there's any kind of trouble with the radio, there'll be a yellow X here instead of a green check mark. So if we go back into here, all right, you'll see that it sends a 341, okay, and it sends a 625, and it went all the way over to the receiver to the central station, and just wait for a kiss off. Okay, now I got kiss offs. So this is a way that if you have no one on site, you want to check your radio, you want to make sure that your radio is communicating from itself to your central station. That's a way to do it. What it will not tell you is whether your panel is transmitting from the panel itself to the radio, but this way you can at least check the radio. And that's about it. So thank you for visiting NAPCO Video Tech Tips, and have a good day.